Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. How Jayson Tatum feels heading into anticipated Celtics-Warriors battle. It's been nearly 2 months since USA Basketball defeated France to capture its 5th straight Olympic gold medal to put a close to a controversial summer-long run for Boston Celtics star forward Jayson Tatum. Tatum logged 2 DNPs under Team USA head coach Steve Kerr, after being named to the All-NBA first team for the 3rd consecutive year and signing a record-large $315 million extension with the Celtics. Kerr didn't provide a sufficient response to the Tatum benching, hung the 26-year-old out to dry, and, unsurprisingly, got bailed out by future Hall of Famer Stephen Curry against France. Kerr's failure to utilize Tatum, a well-established top-tier superstar who led the championship-winning Celtics in points, rebounds and assists in the NBA Finals, gave the 5-time All-Star some added motivational fuel heading into opening night. So far, the production has spoken for itself, but Kerr's TD Garden reception for Wednesday night's Golden State Warriors trip to Boston is an expected lock. Tatum's response performance is even more anticipated. I mean, yeah. We're playing against Steph Curry and somebody that I'm close with, and obviously, I'm close with Draymond Green, Tatum said after Monday night's win over the Atlanta Hawks, per CLNS Media. So, I know it's a finals matchup from a few years ago, so from that standpoint, yeah, getting to play against those guys, we've had a lot of battles over the last couple of years, so I'm sure it'll be fun. Brushing off Kerr's existence doesn't remove the implication that 19,000-plus Celtics fans are mindful of this week, and have been since the team's schedule was released in August. The Warriors are off to a 6-1 start, while the 7-1 Celtics look even hungrier than last season without the assistance of Kristaps Porzingis and the recent absence of Jaylen Brown, who due to a hip flexor injury won't face Golden State, haven't missed a beat. Tatum, entering his 8th career season in the league, is a major part of that. Tatum has averaged 30 points, ranking 4th in the NBA, with 7.4 rebounds and 5.1 assists, shooting 48.8% from the field and 35.5% from 3 across 8 appearances. It's easy to link Kerr as a direct reason for Tatum's early season dominance, even if he'd never acknowledge it, but Wednesday will be Tatum's first true test and shot at redemption. Expect Celtics teammates to rally around Tatum, especially coming off a solid 28-point showing versus the Hawks to end Boston's 4-game road trip. For him, it looks pretty easy, Drew Holiday said, per CLNS Media. Just coming out, playing his game, being comfortable, being top 5 player in the league like he is. He makes it look pretty easy, and I think we just follow suit. He makes the game so much easier for everybody else because of his scoring ability and playmaking ability. Tatum and Kerr meet for the second of 2 meetings this season on January 20th. Why Williams questions Kerr's confident claim about Warriors' depth. Lou Williams is not buying Steve Kerr's declaration that the 2024-25 Warriors is the deepest team he ever has coached. The 17-year NBA veteran was asked why Kerr would make such a claim and offered his take on the deepest Golden State squad. Because this your current team, these are the guys you're here to motivate, Williams said on FDTV's Run It Back. You're not here to motivate the guys who won you championships years and years ago, they've moved on. I'll be curious to see if Steve Kerr would want to go back to Imo Spites, Andrew Bogut, Andre Iguodala, Leandro Barbosa and David Lee, those were deep basketball teams in 2015 to 2016. Kerr has been talking up this iteration of the Warriors since the preseason began, lauding the additions of Buddy Hield, Lindy Waters III, Kyle Anderson and DeAnthony Melton. While the team is off to a hot start at 6-1, Williams believes the tactic is more about motivating this current group. So, does he feel really confident about they are with this group? Williams said. Sure, he's trying to light a fire under this group. So, to say those types of things, it's important for a coach to try to get the most out of your group. but I'm calling cap by him saying this is the deepest team he's ever coached, considering Klay Thompson just went away and you don't have one of the greatest shooters in the world on that team. And now you have some other guys, like no diss to them, no knock to them, they are a deep basketball team. This is going to be great for them coming down the stretch to have so many different guys, but ever? Caps. Golden State has raced out to its best start to a season since the 2021-22 NBA title squad, and many around the league are surprised at the team's performance. It can't be denied this is partly due to a deeper bench, with Hield lighting up the scoreboard every time he takes the court. Still, most of the wins have come against inferior competition, so the next stretch of games will determine just how legit the team is. 3 road games await against the Boston Celtics, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Oklahoma City Thunder, the 3 best teams in the NBA so far this season. If the Warriors come out with a winning record at the end of this road trip, it would add a lot of credence to Kerr's claims and go a long way re-establishing the franchise as one of the best in the league. Latest report on Warriors trade for $158 million star. New Orleans Pelicans forward Brandon Ingram's name has been floating around in trade talks for much of the summer. The veteran forward is in the last year of his current contract with the team, and earlier reports were that the former All-Star wants a maximum contract extension of around $50 million per year. There were reportedly inquiries from the Pelicans to other teams on what the framework of a trade would like, but ultimately, no deal materialized. Monty Poole from NBC Sports Bay Area said, "Any chance of him, Ingram, coming to Golden State is minuscule." He continued, "No longer are the Warriors willing to jeopardize their bottom line, sacrifice a bundle of draft picks, or disrupt their roster for anyone who doesn't rate a consensus." Golden State beefed up their roster to complement star Steph Curry with a better supporting cast instead of depleting it to go deep-sea diving in a move for Ingram. The Warriors added veterans Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield this offseason through sign-and-trade deals and solidified their reserve backcourt with the addition of guard DeAnthony Melton. Despite losing Klay Thompson this offseason to the Dallas Mavericks and Curry missing 3 games already this year, the Warriors are off to a 6-1 record in the Western Conference. Meanwhile, the Pelicans look to play out this season, with Ingram set to be an unrestricted free agent. New Orleans has needed him on the roster to help supplement the bevy of injuries the team has undergone. Ingram leads the team in points, 24.6, and has appeared in every game this season. The Pelicans are 3-5 on the season. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Brandon Ingram? Leave your opinion in the comments.